Attack on Titan Season 2, Episode 30, Historia. My god, this episode. Oh my goodness. I did not think that they would be able to top last week's episode, but they did easily. Oh my god, this might be the best episode of Attack on Titan I've ever seen. I'm not just talking about Season 2, I'm talking about the entire series, all 30 episodes. I think this one might be my favorite. Just the overall structure of the beginning flashback, that beginning flashback scene, and then how it was paying off towards the end, and how, the end of the episode paid tribute to the beginning flashback, and the beginning flashback paid tribute to the end of the episode, and then the action scenes in the middle, just so brilliantly handled. Some of the best anime I've seen in quite some time. I'm not even gonna lie. This is not an exaggeration. I'm not just hyping this up because it's Attack on Titan. I love this episode. I really did. Let's jump right in. Let's talk about this. My God, I don't even know where to begin. I'm starting late right now. I'm not used to this. Crunchyroll was having some playback issues, and I didn't eventually get to watch the episode until 11. Normally I watch it at 10:30 when it premieres. But yeah, and then when it actually started working, it was having a lot of buffering issues, and it was just pausing a lot and freezing, so I had to it was just, I've never had that problem with Crunchyroll before, but yeah, that's one of the reasons why this review is going up later than usual. But yes, the beginning flashback was just, it was so touching. It was, and I love how it was in the snow too. It's like a very different setting than what we're used to in Attack on Titan. Just the overall, visuals here were really well done. The animation as well was also really well done. Seeing Eren and Mikasa and Armin, seeing them back, in their training and everything was actually it was nice. It was nice seeing everyone back. Excuse me. It was nice seeing everyone back in those garbs and everything, and just going through that training once again. And the friendship between Christa and Ymir was very well done. I love how one knows something about the other. One knows something about the other, and they both trust each other to keep those secrets from everyone else. Christa knew all along that Ymir was a Titan, and Ymir knows all about Christa's past, her very troubled past. And I don't know, I was surprised that they went that route. That was really, really interesting for Christa's past and who she really is. That surprised me. And then, of course, Ymir being a Titan, that's a big deal. And Christa keeping that secret from everyone really shows how much they trust one another, and how strong that bond between them really is. So that was really, really nice seeing. And then we jump straight into the action, and I just love how that beginning flashback kind of, bleeds into the action scene. It's not just a disjointed flashback that has nothing to do with what's going on. They pay, it was really well handled, because there's back and forth between characters that are kind of related to the flashback, and that was just awesome. The action, oh my god, I don't need to tell you that the animation is beautiful in this series. You already know that, but my god, the animation in this series is beautiful. Wow, it still blows me away. I've seen 30 episodes of Attack on Titan, and it still shocks me how good it is. Every single episode, not every episode, but they always surprise you with certain types of action scenes and how they're handled. You're like, wow, they did that? That was so cool. When Ymir was in Titan form and she was going along the tower, when Christa was like, just take down the tower. Oh my god, just great, just a great character moment for Christa. And Ymir was going along the tower, just destroying, and all the bricks were shooting out and hitting the Titans. In the camera, the point of view was just following her along the side there. Just so well done. And something else really interesting too, another little detail that has to do with somebody's backstory, is Reiner and Berthold. I think it's Berthold. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Reiner and Berthold. Earlier in last week's episode, Soldier, they showed that one of their family members or one of their friends was eaten alive by a Titan. And in this episode, they pretty much reveal that Ymir was that Titan that killed their friend or their family. And I'm not sure how Reiner is going to take that going into next episode. I really don't. You could see that he's definitely angry. I'm not sure if he's angry at Ymir personally or angry at Christa personally, but when Christa almost falls off the tower, Reiner goes in to grab her by her leg, and he's like squeezing really hard, and you can definitely tell that he's angry, but I'm not sure how he's going to take that and why. There's still so much mystery behind Ymir. I hope that we get some more details on what's going on with her. She eventually, I guess, basically dies. I'm not 100% sure, but she dies, and I don't know if we even can get more backstory on her. Does someone know something that I don't know. I don't know if we're going to get more story on her. I hope we do, because she seems like such an important character. We still don't know what that weird language is and why she knows it. We still don't know how she became a Titan. Why does she have these powers? And we don't know why she killed Reiner's friend or family member, or even if that was her in the first place. We have no clue. So that's something that I'm definitely excited to know later on. Hopefully we do. Fingers crossed, because that's kind of a big deal. There's something going on there for sure. But yeah, eventually everyone falls off the tower. They all hang on Ymir's hair, which I thought was a little silly. I'm not going to lie. It was a little silly, but I didn't even care. I thought it was just so beautifully animated that I couldn't even care less. I was like, what? They're going to do? Oh, yeah, whatever. I don't even care. Lands on the ground. The tower collapses on all the Titans, but the Titans are not done yet. They all get back up, and they just devour Ymir. Ymir's Titan body is just absolutely destroyed. You can see that the inside of her, like her actually inside, like the nape of the neck or whatever. You can see it's very similar to how Eren becomes a Titan as well. How it's almost like a mech suit. That's what this series reminds me of. It almost reminds me of like a Gundam series. Like they're inside these like Titans, like they're mechs or something. That's really, really cool. I just not thought of it that way. I like that. That's cool. But yeah, she's just eaten alive. The Titans are moving in forward. What's going to happen? Mikasa jumps in. I knew this was going to happen. I knew that they were going to get there, because they were doomed. Like, as soon as I saw how many Titans were... I mean, just last episode when they were approaching that tower, there was like 50 Titans. There's no way they were going to get out of there. So I had to believe that, yeah, eventually Mikasa and Armin and Eren and, of course, Levi are going to make their way over there. And they do. Mikasa comes in, saves the day, and all of the scouts just come in and just tear those Titans apart. They're all done. And then finally we have Eren and the rest of the 104th cadets together, which is nice. I love seeing Eren interact with like Sasha and and Connie and Reiner. Like those characters, I like when they're together. I think that's when all of them can shine, actually. And finally, we're going to get an episode about Eren. Finally, we're actually going to see, like, Eren is the main character again. He hasn't been the main character since the end of Season 1. So, yeah, I hope we get we need some Eren love. We need some Eren love. But the final scene in this episode, when we see Ymir just torn apart, her arm is missing, her leg is missing, she's bleeding. Like, she still has, like, some of the Titan, like, on her face. And we see Christa there. She's tearing up. It was just so beautiful. And Christa reveals her name, Historia. It was just so brilliantly done. And the music was just amazing in this episode. All of the music, back at that mountain scene, the flashback, it was really like mysterious and it felt cold. And then later on in the episode, when Mikasa comes in, there was like that rock ballad that just sounded amazing. And then the ending of this episode, that kind of sad, mellow song, it was just very well handled. Just very well handled. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I think that's my review. I think I'm going to conclude it there. Just 10 out of 10. It's so weird giving 10 out of 10s. I mean, I'm not saying that this is a perfect anime. No anime is perfect. No form of any entertainment is perfect. But in my overall enjoyment of the episode, I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. I think that's how my reviews really work. It's not necessarily me critiquing, nitpicking everything. It's more just about my overall enjoyment, and my overall enjoyment is a 10 out of 10. Just a fantastic episode. I don't know. I'd have to rewatch season 1, but it's one of my favorite episodes of Attack on Titan I've ever seen. Some of the best anime I've seen in quite some time, and yeah, just awesome. One more thing we need to talk about, though. What was that preview for next week's episode? Warrior. I'm scared. I'm going into predictions now. My review is over. I'm going into predictions now, guys. So if you want to leave, I mean, if you don't want to be 100% spoiled, we're going into predictions now. Okay, so in next week's episode, Eren is going into Titan mode. We haven't seen this since season 1. It looks so hype. I think that episode, that's the halfway point of the season, so I think they're gonna do something kind of big with that episode. But yeah, that's all fine and dandy. I don't know what's going on. We see Eren, he's in Titan mode, but why? That's the question. Why? And I think I know why. And this is the part where I'm a little bit scared. The episode is called Warrior. The episode before this one, episode 30, was called Soldier, and in that episode, Berthold mentions to Reiner that he's not just like a soldier. I'm paraphrasing here. He mentions that he's not just like a soldier, he's a warrior. And I didn't really think much of it then, but it was kind of like, he was like, why would you say that? Like, Reiner took it in a weird way. I think Reiner is a Titan. I think that Reiner is the Armored Titan. He has a similar haircut to the Armored Titan. And it just, I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know how. Nothing makes sense in this show. I mean, why was Ymir a Titan? Like, I don't really know why. And I don't know why he would be attacking Eren or anything. I really don't. But I think that he's going to reveal himself in the next episode. And I think that he's going to fight Eren like we see in the opening. We see Eren taking on that Armored Titan at the end of the opening. So it's happening in this season. And I think it's happening next episode. That is my prediction. I don't know if it's a spoiler. I don't know. Comment down below. First, give me your thoughts on episode 30 of Attack on Titan Historia. Let me know what you think of the overall relationship between Christa and Ymir. What do you think of Ymir sacrificing herself for, the cadets and everything? And just give me your overall thoughts on the episode. And also, give me your thoughts on next week's episode, Warrior. Is Eren fighting the Armored Titan? Could that Armored Titan be Reiner? Comment down below and let me know. Make sure to smash that like button. Hit that like button if you enjoyed anything that I had to talk about today. I greatly appreciate it. And also, please be sure to subscribe for more Attack on Titan Season 2 reviews, My Hero Academia reviews, gaming content, E3 coverage is coming up. Get hyped for that. And everything in between. Again, thank you very much for watching. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.